Hello, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. Today we've got some super exciting news. If you didn't catch the version 1.2 live stream, we're going to recap everything that you might have missed today. First off, of course, we got the new characters, Blade, who is of the Destruction Path and Wind type character. We already know he's going to be a pretty good damage dealer, but we haven't gotten any updates onto his official stats or anything, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we have another 5-star Kafka, who is of the Nihility Path, a lightning character. Personally, I already have a lot of lightning characters. I really like Kafka, but I don't know if I can afford pulling for her. But she does look really interesting. She focuses on dot damage and might enable a new sort of team composition. And then we have a 4-star Luca, who is of the Nihility Path again, and is of a physical type, which is a pretty interesting combination. We'll have to see how good he is. Of course, he looks like a damage dealer, but maybe good for some of you free-to-play players out there. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, we have the signature light cones for Blade, the Unreachable Side, and Kafka's signature light cone as well. Patience is all you need. Again, we don't have the official stats on these yet, so we just have to wait and see how good these will be and whether they're worth pulling for or not. But the art definitely looks interesting. Next up, we got new Trailblaze missions. So this is more story, as people have been waiting for. We didn't get any story updates in version 1.1, but it looks like version 1.2, people's prayers have been answered, and we'll get the continuation of the crew as they venture further into the Shenzhou. Next up, we got more areas. So it looks like we're getting access to the Alchemy Commission. We're getting the Elixir Furnace here, Healer's Market, Research Terrace, Medicine Bureau. Looks like some pretty cool stuff. And we have a new water, or looks like a water-themed area, the Scale Gorge Waterscape. Don't exactly know how this fits into the story, but it looks like it's kind of a new area that we'll be venturing into. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool, but I can't really tell you much more about it other than that it's water themed and looks like there's a dragon. Next up, we have new bosses. First up, we have Ventilla the Undying, who I think drops ascension materials for the new characters. Next up, we have Yan Qing, which is a surprise. I think we'll be fighting him at some point during the story. Haven't gotten any spoilers, so we'll just have to wait and see how this unfolds. We also have the Malefic Ape. And he's also dropping more Ascension materials. And the Ascended, who I think is one of the weekly bosses, who again is dropping more Ascension materials for the new characters. More exciting news, we got new relics. We have the Longevous Disciple, which is at the 2-piece bonus, increases max HP. And as a 4-piece, when the wearer is hit or has their HP reduced by an ally, including by themselves, their crit rate increases for a set number of turns, and this effect is stackable. So this looks like a perfect set for destruction characters. Probably Blade can make pretty good use of this. And our second relic set is Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, where the 2-piece increases speed, and the 4-piece set increases speed for all allies for a set number of turns when the wearer uses their ultimate on an ally. This effect cannot be stacked. So this looks like a good support relic set. You know, if you're having trouble triggering some of the speed requirements on like Fleet of the Aegis or something, maybe equipping this on one of your support characters can really help. Next up, we have some planar ornaments. So Rudolent Arena. This increases the wearer's crit rate when the wearer's current crit rate is equal to or greater than a certain percentage, the wearer's basic attack and skill damage increase. A pretty good generic damage dealer set. This, of course, drops from Simulated Universe World 7, which we'll get to in a minute. And the second planar ornament set is Broken Keel, which increases the wearer's effect resistance. When the wearer's effect resistance is equal or greater to a certain percentage, all allies' crit damage increases. It looks like a pretty good support set. Maybe you can put this on your tank or your healer to help negate some of the nasty effects that the bosses are throwing out there, and then you also increase crit damage for your entire party. Next up, we've got events. One of the best events, you love to see it. Gift at Odyssey, free 10 pull just for logging in. We got Tales of the Fantastic, gives some decent rewards, including Stellar Jade. This looks like some sort of storytelling event where you kind of go around and, I don't know, I guess complete missions and craft some kind of story. We'll have to see more details on that later on. And then we've got Where Are You, Mystery Trotter. I guess we're going to be going around playing hide and seek with the Mystery Trotters, who apparently do drop some Stellar Jades as well. So even more fuel for those of you who are looking to pull on the Blade and Kafka banners. We've got Planar Fisher, which is coming back. Daily double rewards from the Simulated Universe drops, which is good considering that we've got new planar ornaments. So if you're looking for those or still farming some of the old ones, this is a great event. We've got the Underground Treasure Hunt. Again, looks like just more rewards, which is great to see. Got Realm of the Strange. Another double relic reward event. So, whereas we had the Planar Fisher event, which dropped double planar ornaments, this looks like it's for the normal relic sets. So if you're still farming those, and I haven't farmed them a lot, so this is great to see as well. Again, moving on to gameplay. Again, we've got the Simulated Universe World 7 with the new planar ornaments. Looks like you can also get Herta Eidolon and more Stellar Jades. Don't know who the boss is going to be on this yet, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. We've got Voyage of the Navis Astringer, which it looks like an expansion to the Forgotten Hall. We have Memories of the Shenjiu. And through this event, it looks like you're going to be able to get your free Yukong. So if you haven't pulled Yukong from the Locha banner, you'll be getting her from this event. And we have new companion missions. Companion missions for Kafka and Yukong. We have Echo of War, Divine Seed. So this is a new boss. One of the bosses I think that we mentioned earlier will be dropping Ascension materials for the new characters. Stagnant Shadow, another new boss which drops Wind Ascension materials. This is for Blade. We've got Chat. So people who've been wanting to be able to chat with their friends in-game will now be able to do so as well. And it looks like that's all we've got for the 1.2 updates. I think pretty much everything that people have been asking for, people have been waiting for since the game launched, since 1.1. 1.1 maybe didn't have everything people were hoping for, but looks like 1.2 is going to be a very content-packed patch. So if you've been waiting for kind of new content for Honkai Star Rail, new story, new simulated universe, new characters, looks like this is the patch for you to come back to the game, jump in. For those of you who've been diligently doing your dailies and building up your Stellar Jade reserves for the new characters, you're definitely going to be happy and rewarded with this new patch. Of course, you get that free 10 pull as well. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the new patch, the new content that's coming out in version 1.2, and leave your comments in the section below. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.